Hi everyone, it's byCherryEnchantress. I'm here with another pick a pile reading, and this time we're going to address the marriage subject yet again. But I wanted to dive a little deeper into the person's personality. We're going to do looks and a little bit of a love message, maybe sign, maybe their hobbies, interests, career, just a little bit. This is mostly a focus on who they are. Who am I going to marry? All right, so we have 4 crystals here that are quartzes. First pile is the rose quartz. Second pile is the clear quartz cluster. Third pile is the raw strawberry quartz, and fourth pile is the smoky quartz. All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can choose by number, or you could choose by stone, or you could choose by timestamp, or whichever is the hottest, whichever just jumps out at you and just like calls you in. So if you want, you can close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and feel yourself being drawn to the one that's right for you. Open your eyes, let out your breath. Now let's begin. And you are pile 1 with rose quartz. So let me see how I'm going to do this. This is our pile of personality characteristics, but kind of it's going to be mixed in all of this. So where shall we start? Let's go with the big cards first. Okay, so your Fairy Tarot says Prince of Autumn, dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. That's a good start for your person. And also just want to say you might see yourself in this pile. So you might see yourself in comparison with your person, the way they see you, and also like whether you resonate with the masculine or feminine, kind of just feel what energy might be yours and what energy might be theirs. And you might be very similar to them. So that's why you might sense, hey, is this me? But it could be, this person has a lot of same interests as you. So just keep an open mind about that. All right, let's go ahead and look at our tarot. So we have the Hermit. For signs, we have Virgo here. That's only one possibility, but there is strong possibility of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, other placements, also kind of a shy, quiet type, maybe reserved, but spiritual, intelligent, intuitive. We have the King of Pentacles, so that definitely goes with the Virgo energy. Could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Somebody who has authority, who has a strong character, kind and generous. Yeah, somebody that might have money and willing to share their money with you. It's kind of, I see, because he's in a study, he's very studious. He may be, a professor type. He may be like deep talks, about life, philosophy. He's worked his fields and he's looking for a soulmate. So he's kind of like this person who has everything that they need in their life except the one, and they're looking for you. And so he's manifesting you into his life. So sweet, dreamy, strong potential of, and this person will be like stick with you for a long-term kind of love, And when I say marriage, it doesn't have to be, church, it doesn't have to be legal. It could be, a handfast. It could be the, just living together, long-term, marriage of just being together, of your life partner, like common law married. All right, let's see what else. Let's see in the Kipper what we have. We have a wealthy man. See, that goes with everything else. So this person definitely has money. And it's like, yeah, and there he is again with his books. Is that books? Yeah, he's a banker. Well, that's books and that's bank, but it's definitely all about, he's got sort of this office environment. He has a lot of stability. Now we're going to use this other Kipper to kind of represent your energy maybe, or an alternative energy if you don't resonate with the wealthy man. You have a good lady here. So she is super kind and gentle, good with animals. I definitely get sort of the Empress energy, very natural, and also definitely sense an, I was gonna say an outdoors type, but I sense an earth sign as well, somebody connected with earth and all the good things of earth, creatures, plants, outdoors. Yeah, and she might wear a hat. She might like to have nice fashion, and have a special pet that she can't go anywhere without. All right, and let's see now, what shall we look at next? So next we're going to do, okay, we'll use our romantic fairy. What does the romantic fairy have to say about this connection? You have dreams come true and falling in love. Ooh, have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. It's going to be like falling in love, sudden feelings that this is the one. So that's what you're going to feel here with this person. This is the one feeling. You'll fall in love instantly, and you'll know this is the one. And your dreams will come true with them. All right, let's get a whole bunch. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna save a little bit. Oh, we have actually one more love message here. I'm trying to organize my stuff here. Okay, so the love message here is from the writer. And I decided, instead of using a timing, the writer, although for timing, could be very soon, like in a week or right away. But for love, I'm going to say this is a new love interest. It could be a flirtatious situation that leads to something deeper. So initially, it's a falling in love, but it sort of takes you off guard. One or the other of you aren't really sure if you can believe in these feelings. And so you flirt with the idea of this person for a while before it actually takes hold, but certainly will take hold, okay? And all right, so let's get some, all right, some more messages. This is not messages. This is all personality. So this is going to be his personality or her personality. The bouquet says that they are very generous. Like I was saying, I sense this generosity. I sense that it could be their love language is gift giving. Like they just really want to give. And they're very good looking. They're pleasant, positive, and charming. All right, there's some characteristics, and here's some more characteristics. Okay, we've got rich. We have intelligent. We have sexy. We have drama, so it could be dramatic, could be maybe they're into theater or something, yeah, I just see possibility of studying maybe lines or something. They're spiritual, maybe nerdy, clean cut, athletic, analytical, flirtatious, well read, yes, all those books, sarcastic, inventive, wise, heroic. Might do something that surprises you and excites you. Old-fashioned, brave, and eccentric. Wow, interesting combination of old-fashioned and eccentric. All right. And then their love message for you is this: you light up my life. Aww. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing. This is the cherry on top, and then we'll do charms. So let's see any additional characteristics. Any additional characteristics. Could be air signs, flexible, and fire signs, brave. See, we got heroic and brave. So, you know, some part of their work could have to do with being brave. Okay, let's get some charms now. Okay. That's a good helping. All right, so we got 8 on top for timing. 8 could be the 8th day of some month. It could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or it could represent August. So take that as that resonates. I mean, you may not know this person yet, or maybe you have already met them and you're realizing, wow. And also that could represent they're born in August, or you're born in August. So there's something about 8 between you. And also 8 is the infinity number. And so there's this sense of infinity between you. Your names could either start or end with Y, or Y is important. You are going to feel very stable, safe with them. This is an Aladdin type. You know, he wants to show you the world. He's kind of like a diamond in the rough. Like, I feel like this person's got it all together. I feel like he's probably now in the phase where he is about to become, you know, king or prince or whatever. He's got money. He's not in the pauper phase anymore. But so he's almost at the final stage. All he needs now is this person to journey with, to travel with, his soulmate. You have the rabbit, so you will have a lot of fun, sexy time together, and maybe get pregnant easily with this person. You have Anna. So Anna is definitely on the verge of marrying. She's very loyal, dependable, loving, very sweet. She's just very good woman. She's a good woman, and she's just this person's type. So see yourself as Anna or see yourself as Aladdin, but these are part of the personalities. Also, the little mermaid. Oh, she's about to lose her tail, so she might be a little over anxious in the sexy department or someplace else where she might want to. She's too anxious to give up too much of herself for this person because he's so amazing. So I would say that's fine. That's good. Play it cool though. Stay in the flirtatious stage for a little while. But I think it's good. The mermaid here is saying that speak your voice, speak your mind. Don't keep it inside. Don't trade anything. Don't give up anything that's yours. What they admire about you, if you see yourself as the mermaid, is your authenticity and your willingness to speak for yourself and who you are. If you're interested in the mermaid, then this person will be very eager and loving and really want to show you how much she cares about you. So maybe you can help her, pace herself a little bit, but she's definitely a really loving person. You've got you have the elephant here, so that represents memories and family. Like, this person's going to feel very familiar. You're going to feel really connected to them. I feel like this is possible that you will look at them and say, wow, you remind me of my dad, or you remind me of my brother, you remind me of just different people in my family. It's like this, like you already belong to my family because you already seem like people of my family, like you would fit in so great with my family because you feel so familiar. So I'm kind of getting that energy from the elephant for some reason. Also, it's kind of cool too because even though in the movie when Aladdin's riding the elephant, he's pretending to be the prince, he's not fully the prince. This kind of represents maybe there'll be some kind of maybe you'll see them as this really amazing, powerful man that's so rich and stuff, and it could be slightly intimidating. But really, underneath it all, they're just this sweet, nice diamond in the rough kind of guy. Maybe they're this person that came from humble roots. You know, they didn't have a lot of money when they were young, and they are very self-made, and so they have a humility about them because they know what it's like to suffer. And then you have India, so possibly that. And we have 3, so 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or the month of March, or anything else that helps you resonate with 3. Oh, look, we have 3 bottles, but the 3, so 3 could be very important to you. The wine bottles talk about having a cellar. When I see wine in the cellar, it just means something. It means a few things. One is that if you have a cellar, you know, you have like a safe place. You have a place that you store things, which means you're wealthy, right? But that you're also practical and you save for a rainy day kind of attitude. Also, I see person who maybe likes to find things in life, but also possibly age, like things in the wine cellar. Those wine, the best wine is the one that's aged a long time. So there could be this person could be slightly older than you, or you could be slightly older, but find things age with time. And maybe there's also the relationship gets finer and more beautiful as it ages with time, you know. Then we have the windmill, and we have that Holland, and we have cheese, a little bite of cheese. I feel like this could also be like wine and cheese. Oh, that sounds really good right now. Somebody for my birthday, wine and cheese and crackers and apples. So, but I see this actually more as sharing. This is a person who will share, like give you a piece of his cheese. He will share, you know, give you the piece of the pie. This is a person that will not let you suffer, because I think they suffered and they know what it's like. You know, they want to make sure that you have money always, that you never want for anything, that if you're hungry, you will eat, and, you know, whatever, you know, if you need anything. This is kind of cute because I just see this little professor in there smoking, but I feel like the peace pipe could be a few things. It could be like, you know, he likes his recreational things once in a while. He's a good manifester, you know, but possibly a smoker of some sort. Like, it doesn't have to be cigarette smoke, but maybe just likes the pipe once in a while, or maybe this just plain symbolizes some kind of spirituality, like how smoke can connect with spirit to bring about things. The Hopi Indians use the peace pipes to manifest rain. So there's this sense that he's manifesting you in. I already feel it, like he's right here with you. He's ready to touch you and hold you and love you. So coming in close, because I feel like even though my rider card wasn't meant for timing, I feel like the timing can be fairly close. If you don't already know them, then you're going to know them soon. If you do already know, kind of get a sense of this person, you already have an idea who this could be, then the next level is about to happen. Something new is about to happen, something interesting in this development of your relationship. So maybe later I'll do a timing, like a when you're going to get married. But for now, this is your person, and I hope you liked it. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, and here's pile number 2, the clear quartz cluster. And all right, we're going to start. We got a lot of cards here. I'm going to start with the big cards first. And this is our Fairy Tarot. And we have the Queen of Spring. Your person is brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So, like I was saying in pile 1, you might see yourself in this, and you might see your person. And sometimes you see a mix, you know, sometimes your qualities are the same as your person's, or very similar. You might have a lot of similar interests and outlook on life. So just keep that in mind as we do this, and, you know, go with whatever resonates. Sometimes you resonate with the feminine, sometimes the masculine. Sometimes you'll resonate with certain images that may have a woman in it, but it's actually about the characteristics and not so much about the image that you see, or you might resonate with the image. It's all up to you what you resonate with. But I'm going to keep going now with some tarot cards. So let's see what we've got. We have the Empress. So this represents definitely feminine energy. This could be you or your person, but this represents Venus energy and either Libra or Taurus. And also just saying, you know, the masculine definitely has a lot of feminine as well. Like the man can be very in touch with his feminine side. So just be real loose with this. Just take it as you see it, you know, the personalities, the words that you see, but not so much as the images. Although the images could mean something to you too. This could mean that you're getting pregnant by this person, or this could mean that your person has a very strong motherly instinct. But it's also, this one's meant to decipher the signs. So I'm seeing a Venus energy, Taurus, or Libra specifically. And then we have the King of Wands. So your person could be a fire sign like Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And since we have the lion here, very strong Leo vibes from this card. All right, let's see now about our Kipper. So what type of person is this? We have thoughts. This is somebody who's thinking of you right at this very moment, and you might be thinking of them. You already have a psychic connection. You have a connection through your minds already. So let's see, compared to the other Kipper, this is the mystical Kipper. This could represent you or your person. This one could represent you or your person. Or both could represent your person, or both can represent you. It's just like, you know, interchange them. And you have the rich girl. So you might be a rich girl, or maybe they see you as rich. And rich could be money, but it could also represent just an abundant girl, like somebody they see that has it all, is amazing, and a rich life, and a rich world, and a rich attitude and style about them. All right, let's see now. What else is this relationship? Where is this going headed? What can we see into this relationship? And we have physical, see, there you go, psychic connection. This is both a physical and a psychic connection, very strongly connected with the body and the mind, specifically those two things. Your communication goes beyond mere words, and the sacred union of bodies two becoming one. This could also be a slight bit of a prediction that if you haven't come into physical contact with this person yet, if you don't know who this is, then you know, you might have this whirlwind romance where you do have, where you go there, you know, you have a very love-making type of romance. But if you do know them, then this is a person that if you know them already, then you're already very physically connected and psychically connected to them. So you know that who this person is, because you already feel these two connections. Yeah, and it can represent like a lot of different people. Some of you could be twin flames having this psychic connection. If you haven't been physical with your twin flame, this could also represent coming into a physical union as well. All right, so now let's see. We have, this is kind of what kind of love life you're having. What is this type of love? And you have the bear. The bear can also represent a little bit of physical features, like big and burly and warm and cuddly. Also, the bear represents the boss type, you know, somebody who has authority, who is strong. It also represents official person. But in love, it's a new relationship possibly at work or in a related field. It could also represent, that you have a shared mission with this person. Somebody though that has kind of a very strong personality, who's very masculine, I sense, and you are kind of very feminine. You really are their counterpart in their in that area. There might be a lot of areas where you're similar, but your masculine and feminine energies are very established. That's one of the things I'm feeling anyway. Oh, we're going to do that later. That's your little love message for the end. But this is a pile of words and goodies. Okay. So one more Lenormand card, and this is talking about their personality. Oh, you get the sun. So the sun is all about, they're like really nice, energetic, happy-go-lucky people, cheerful. Let's see what else. They're outgoing and optimistic and secure with themselves, and maybe at times a bit of an ego, like, you know, they're proud, and so their pride is endearing, and that sometimes their pride goes a little bit, you know, a little bit overboard. But I think you'll be a good person to keep them in check. And so the Leo thing really is popping out again here for me. So if that resonates. All right, so let's take a look at some of their features, the characteristics or their looks. You got brunette, tall, noble. That certainly fits Leos. Some of these guys might be bald, energetic, deep-voiced, tan, shy, trustworthy, talkative. It's funny, I've seen people who are shy and talkative, like me. Self-employed. They could be famous, clever, friendly, interesting, secretive, successful, and talented. All right, very cool. So your message from them is how wonderful life is with you in this world. Ah, that's nice. All right, let's get some charms and see what else. Okay, we have Mr. Spock, so they could be a little nerdy, or they like, you know, they're a Trekkie, or they like cosplay, or they like Comic-Con and things like that. It could also be that they're very intelligent, but they definitely have a sweetheart behind all their, you know, kind of maybe a little bit, I don't think they're stiff necessarily, but they just have this sort of, you know, intellectual, maybe a little bit know-it-all, but honestly, behind all of that, they're just really charming and sweet. And then you have the Saturn love planet. Yes, Saturn is a love planet. This is a highly ambitious love. This is a soulmate, karmic. This is one that, you know, when you search for the one, this is like the ultimate. So this is kind of like if you have Venus in Capricorn, which is a very chivalrous kind of love, or if you have Saturn in the 7th house, which represents relationships that have this very strong karmic lesson to them, or this karmic destiny, or it's some kind of destined thing. It's very ambitious and high level, and it could also represent twin flames because of the high level energy of it. It could be somebody in Canada. You also got the wine cellar, so this person also has a storage, safety, and this is also a situation that can age with time and just get better and better with time. So, or there's also an age difference maybe, but there is this fact that fine wine has aging to it, and so does a fine relationship. And then also suddenly hearing that you're going to be a very long-lasting relationship. So this is not just one of those marriages that, you know, you get married and then you get divorced. No, this one is the one that lasts forever, you know. Oh, look at that. And so you got the 2 eggs in the source, so that could represent that you are twin flames. You're 2 souls coming from the same source. Somebody here is like, it's interesting, like I sense a speaker or somebody who sings or talks or communicates somehow with the public, but yet that could be their job. But when they're not on, like when they're not performing or talking. They're very like kind of quiet and shy, you know, but maybe they're are voiceover because of their deep voice. That's their talent, and they have a very beautiful sound to their voice. So and maybe they do their own work. Yeah, so I think the work has to do with talking, but maybe when they're not working, like me, kind of, you know, like maybe when they're not working, they're very kind of quiet and secretive, or shy, or just, you know. So I feel like their work may have something to do with having a lot of energy behind what they're saying. Interesting. See, sometimes these things pop up, and it wasn't like intended to be a career popping up, but if it comes up, I will address it. So you do have some good numbers here. You have 23. When these numbers come up, I feel like sometime 23rd of a month, you know, 29th of the month, the 15th of a month. It could represent days or weeks, but I feel more this is like a timing of a month, something that's going to pop out. This could be somebody's birth dates too, like his or yours birthday, or hers, their birthday or your birthday. Yeah, so take those for what that is. You're blessed and beautiful. And then the cards could represent, you know, tarot. It could be like a tarot reader, or it could represent that you will see in the tarot readings the truth come out, like, so you can have faith in it and trust in it. Or this could be saying, if you don't see it here, pick a different pile. Or this could be saying, right after you watch me, another one's going to pop up, and it's going to be accurate as well. Things like that happen. Like there's going to be some synchronicities happening in the pick of cards that you watch, and that kind of thing. Okay, you guys? Well, that was sweet. I hope you liked that. I'm going to move on to the next. Oh, I forgot to give you a cherry on top. Let me real quick with my characteristic cards. Any additional words? Air, fair, ooh, and water, forgiving. That's good. So if you know this person, this could be one of those people you've known before, and they come back into your life, and then you end up marrying them. So it could be air signs, and somebody that is forgiving of you, and you're forgiving of them, and you move on to the next phase. All right, now I'm moving on to the next. Alrighty, and here's pile number 3 with the raw Strawberry Quartz. I'm so excited I got this. And this came in my Goddessprovisions box of November. So we got a lot of cards here. I'm going to just go with the big cards first. We have the Fairy, Tarot, and Princess of Summer. This person is gentle, sensitive, kind, and maybe inexperienced. That could be you or your person, or maybe you share a lot of similar personality traits. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Wonderful. All right, let's see what the other tarot has to say. So this is the Light Seers, yes. And we have Hanged Man for Pisces, and the King of Cups. So Pisces, very strong here. Other Kings of Cups are Scorpio and Cancer. And the Hanged Man can also represent this person has a very interesting point of view, the way they see the world, maybe very enlightened, very spiritual people, good at meditating and connecting with spiritual matters. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a singing bowl right there, and he's like, he likes to be calm, you know, and he likes to help other people reduce their stress and stay calm. So he could definitely be somebody who does this for a living as well. He's empathetic and intelligent and a leader, and he has a lot of emotional intelligence, and kindness and love just it come natural to him. So the Hanged Man definitely is maybe could be like, sometimes when I see the Hanged Man, I think of styles of meditating, like upside down, you know, hanging, like getting a different point of view. This is like wisdom is headed, like flowing down into the head, you know, and then the enlightenment occurs. So keep your heart open. Also, this is, I feel like, a person really connected to the cosmos and the, with their higher self, but with the stars somehow. So it could be a star seed, maybe, for some people. All right, let's see what else. So we've got the romantic fairy. Give us a little clue on who they might be, or where else you're going with. Oh no, wait. I'm gonna go with the, with the Kipper next. So we have a mature man. So this person could be older than you, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean age. Maturity can be about how they behave, you know. So it could be a very young man, in fact, that behaves maturely, that has their stuff together, so to speak. I like that they're in this kind of library with the globe, so they could be very worldly too. Their experiences make them more mature and worldly than if they had never gone anywhere. So it's almost as if for their age they've lived a lot, you know. They've lived a lot, and so there's this maturity about them. And so let's see now, in a general sense, the majority of you are feminines looking for a masculine, but I want to be inclusive of everybody. So I'm trying to give as much options as possible. So see yourself, put yourself where you see yourself. So this is for the alternate, like if your person would be feminine, this might be for you, or this could be you if you see yourself in here. But anyway, we have a good gentleman. Or if you're two men, you know, so same sex is also possible. And even within the same sex, we can have feminine and masculine energy. And that doesn't even matter, because all of us have masculine and feminine energies within us. And sometimes one's a little stronger than the other. Sometimes we identify more with one than the other. But basically, there is a good gentleman here. So your person, if you're just like me, your person is both mature and good, like a good person, just really sweet. You know, this person you feel like you can trust. You're not worried about, you know, he's got influence. He's a little bit older and mature as well. And so it's funny because he's not called the mature man, but this is also the mature man in the mystical Kipper. He has a lot of power and strength, which is symbolized by the lion. So some of you could, or some of this person could have some Leo in their chart, possibly too, or not necessarily. There could just be that lion strength. And I'm feeling a lot of lion strength through all of these card readings, actually. And I feel like the lion strength doesn't necessarily correspond with Leo. I feel like strength is the strength of the man, you know, the strength of the divine masculine, let's put it that way. When masculine has reached his divinity to his high level, and then it's like he becomes the lion, you know. And so this lion energy, this protector, I see in the strength card, you see the woman and the lion, and I see the protector as the lion and the woman as the guiding lights, you know. And so you get a lot of that kind of energy in this card too, except this time you have the good gentleman, this mature man. So the mature man could be the guiding light in this situation, in this connection. All right, and then let's see what else we have. We have manifesting the one and guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. Very soon your true love will arrive. Oh, that goes together. You're definitely manifesting the one. This is the one of your lifetime. This is a great love. And yeah, it's a beautiful love. So you're headed in the right direction with in your path. Whatever you're doing this right, and you are manifesting the one. All right, so let's see now. This card is going to be for later, the message at the end. And oh yes, and okay, so it's interesting. The 3 cards came out for this is your this is about a message, actually, the love message. So the love message, the gentleman and the lady came out, and the child. So it's like a little family came out. And there is no real message for the gentleman and the lady. All the gentleman and the lady represent are significators. Like, you either resonate with the gentleman or you resonate with the lady. So you both are here. This is just representing you and your person are here, and who whatever you resonate with, you were here. You know, the child though could be what you create between the two of you. So the child has the message. The child will tell you what kind of love this is. And this love is a new or relatively new relationship. Usually this will be with somebody you have known a while. So you know this person, maybe they've been in your existence, but nothing's ever happened, and then something changes, shifts, where you come together, and then you build upon this relationship that's been there of some sort. It could be twin flame, it could be soulmates, it could be just, you know, like a childhood friend that you reach out to, and then you start dating and you realize, oh, this was the one all along, you know, but there is this connection. Or for some of you, very few of you, like 1 or 2 maybe, but some of you know each other and have a kid together and separated somehow, and now you're going to come back and marry because of, not just because of the child, but you're going to marry because you love each other. But it works out for the whole package deal, you know, that you marry the person that you have a child with. So that can be nice and happy, and sometimes it can be, if it's not for the right reasons, it can be a bit of a sacrifice. But anyway, I feel like, you know, that could be the person that you marry, the person that you have a child with. I see this person as a very good person though. They're very mature, they're very kind, so you're doing the right, I mean, this person is a good person. It's not like not like that toxic relationship that you got away from, that you had a child with, you know. Or this could be, very few of you also, this could be you marrying a man who has your child, or the man marrying you and you already have kids, or both, you know. Okay. All right, so now let's get into some personality traits. So we have another Lenormand card that goes into the personality. So we have the stork, which is kind of hilarious too. The stork could also be about baby making. This person could be, you know, your baby's daddy. You know, this is like, if you don't already have children with this person, they are gonna give you kids. I feel like that. And as far as characteristics, this is someone with his finger on the pulse of life. One who likes to set trends and look for the next big thing. Usually someone tall with long legs, like a stork, who is graceful. That's specific, and I love it, you know. So any of you resonate with that, that's your man or your woman. All right, so let's get some words here. We got outgoing, cultured, passionate, educated, mature, masculine. See, I just sense a lot of masculinity in this one. Very powerful, adventurous, unconventional, kind, a parent. There you go. So a lot of parents in this one. Charismatic, musical, philosophical, an actor, likable, and admired. There you go. So now let's get some charms to go with this. Okay. Oh, look. I just watched Kino's. Y'all should watch Kino's too. I just watched Kino's, and she was talking about the lobster and how And Friends episode, how Rachel and Ross call each other's lobster, like it's very romantic because lobsters mate for life. So now I have a new new word for for Sebastian. It represents not just kissing the girl, which could be coming up soon, but also mating for life. So there you go. You guys are meant forever. Also, you're forever ever. And you have Jasmine and Tinkerbell. So as far as Jasmine's concerned, you know, very regal, wealthy, the rich girl. And yeah, living in the tower, having a lot of ambition. And as far as Tinkerbell, like a magical, fairy-like, sweet, a little sassy, great hips. I don't know. Yeah, blonde or brunette, you know, long hair, lush hair. They both have great hips, don't they? Yes, yes, very curvy girls. So then we have the bicycle. So there could be somebody who loves to ride the bike and likes to exercise. The wise owl, good communicator. Somebody who is good in bed. They know how to give you those explosions of yes, erotic explosions. And you only have one number here, but you have the 25th. So 25 is going to be important somehow, like maybe some date. You have the Leaning Tower of Pisa, so maybe Italy. You're blessed, and a Scorpio here, possibly. Passionate Scorpio. Okay, and then before I go, I'm going to put a little cherry on top. Oh yeah, and I'm going to read your message. Your message is, I can show you the world. All right, and so that could be part of, you know, like, hey, let's go to Italy. Let's go here. Let's go there. So you have a nurturing water sign. So Scorpio, you know, they're water, and take it from me, I'm nurturing. I am nurturing. Scorpios get a bad rap, but, you know, we can have all those good qualities too. And fire creative. There you go, you guys. Well, I hope you like that, and I'm going to move on to the next. Okay, and here we have pile number 4 with the Smokey Quartz. Let's get busy with our... So we're going to go with the big cards first, and here we have the Fairy Tarot, and you have the Prince of Spring. So your person can be charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. All right, let's see what else. With the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Lovers. Ooh, that could represent union is soon at hand, but it also represents Geminis. And we have King of Swords, which also represents Geminis, air signs like Libra and Aquarius as well. A very intellectual man, somebody who's good with words. Maybe their love language is words of affirmation. And yeah, they will lift you up. Their style is to say things that make you feel good about yourself. He's very diplomatic. He leads with facts. He's very rational, very scientific as well, and logical. He likes the rules. But he's very open-minded, so he accepts lots of ideas. You know, he won't just stick with one thing, but he will all, you know, he has sort of a firmness in some things he believes in, but he's definitely open-minded enough to look at all sides of things. He likes to have the experienced people say things, explain things. He likes to have proof. He likes to have the data. He doesn't want to just go with doesn't always want to just go with his intuition, so he needs a little work on intuition. But other than that, I think, you know, he has so much logic behind him. He usually makes very wise decisions. I think he's actually more wise and intuitive than he gives himself credit for. That he's actually could be a very spiritual person if he really let go and went there. But I think there could be just this part of him that needs the facts and doesn't always want to go to to the faith part, you know. But he's definitely going to be very honest with you, and try to be very clear about their beliefs, his beliefs or her beliefs, and express themselves with you, so you won't have to wonder what they're thinking. And then you might have like nice lighthearted debates about things, and that could help you open your mind, and it could help him too. And it could actually, your effect on him could actually help him quite a bit become more of a spiritual person. All right, let's see what else. So we have the Kipper, we have the official person. So it could be, you know, I sense that he's raised with rules, you know, and rules are comfortable to him. He could be sort of this military type that feels that, and he's very connected with honor and nobility and truth and doing the right thing and all of those things. So that's a very admirable thing, of quality to have these, to be so noble, so honorable. But sometimes it kind of gets him, even though he's an air sign, he could have some fixed moon or ascendant, because he gets a little fixed in things. Yet you're the one that opens him up. So definitely see, for some people, Aquarius, who is like an air sign that has sort of a bit of a fixed nature about them. But I feel like, yeah, they're still flexible enough. They're one of the most flexible fixed signs, and they're willing to get anybody's point of view and see things multiple ways. So they're not going to be so fixed. Also, the official person represents the twin flame a lot of times. So you could be marrying your twin flame here. So I have another Kipper. This is the mystical Kipper, and this could represent you or an alternative person. And oh, we got the, so this actually does verify the official person is the military person. And so, you know, military person is, at least there's somebody you can depend on when things get a little bit rough, you know. So it can represent somebody too who wears a uniform, like a police officer, a firefighter, even a customs officer. They could be even a doctor, somebody who wears specific clothes, like a specific uniform. It shows that there's stability and security and order with this person. And so we have like the desert, and I think this person is in dire need of water. Like, he needs a water person in his life. He needs love, and he needs water. He needs that warmth, and he needs a drink of water. Okay. So let's see now what the romantic fairy has to say. I feel like this is kind of like your destiny, like where is this headed? What kind of love relationship will you have, you know, that heads towards your marriage? And you have benefit of the doubt. So I feel like maybe, like, you might know this person already, but when you meet them, you might be in doubt. And this happens a lot when you're in a twin flame relationship as well. It's like, you know, you go through periods of doubt. So give your relationship a chance. Oh, wow. And then you have marriage. So this is going to be the one that you marry. And I think initially you think, this is impossible. This person, I am not going to marry this person. Like, I don't even, like, we barely even communicate, because right now we're in non-communication and in separation. So how in the heck am I going to marry this person? Like, he's so by the rules and by the book. Like, he's never gonna like see me as his twin and that we belong together in a marriage or anything. But then again, that could be the reason why they want to marry you, because they want to make it official. They see you as the one, and they want to make it official. So something fun's going to happen that turns it around and brings you guys together. That part is for a different reading. This is just about their characteristics and their personality. So interesting. So this is a little key clue to some future mystery. Then we have, okay, so This is also a message about what kind of love you have. And you have the anchor. This is definitely stable, long-term relationship. Stability and security and comfort. Just feeling like feeling good with them. Like, you know that you can trust them. You know that you will be with them long term. Also, it's interesting because we have a lot of sand here. So sand and a lot of sand here. It's possible that you might end up in military bases or on a beach or a port somewhere, or maybe this has to do with Coast Guard or something like that, a Navy or those kinds of things. Yeah, and it is also, the anchor represents this fixed energy, this fixed person, very strong work ethic too. Yeah, it could be like you guys end up living by a beach, you know, by the water as well. And so these are just different things that I'm picking up. And not everybody's going to always get all these little details. Some will get others, that, you know, some parts of the situation more than others. But all of these have to do with personality, but it's only a few of you will get some more of these little details, like the how, what, where, and when kind of things. All right, let's get into personality traits. So this other Lenormand is about their personality, no, their looks. So what are they going to look like? Let's see. With the moon, we have, I'm sure it's going to be a moon phase. It's like moon face. It is, they could be like fair complected and a full body, like rounded, maybe really beautiful big eyes, or a round face, or they could be or like the crescent moon face, you know, very angular jaw, pointy chin, and a pretty pointy nose, you know, like that moon face. I love the crescent moon face. It's very Roman. It's very like Paul Newman-esque, you know, that kind of look. So there's two kind of moon faces, the round chubby moon face, and then the angular pointy moon face, the crescent moon face. So those two are possibilities there for their features. And let's see what else we've got. Okay, so no doubt this person's going to be hot and healthy, good eaters, like eat well. Truthful, that goes with the swords energy. Well groomed, could be very like stylish looking. Artistic. Bearded, that guy's bearded, maybe they look just like that guy. Tattooed, not everybody but some, sure. Polite. Honest. An author. Creative. A celebrity, some of you might be connecting with a celebrity. Wow. So definitely, if you're in a twin flame relationship with a celebrity, don't feel out of like you're weird or anything. That happens sometimes. All right, you got funny, genius, introverted, extroverted. I kind of ran into this energy in pile 3. It's like quiet but talkative, you know, or shy but talkative. Like this person's got both energies. Like they're, you know, it's funny because when I first took that Myers-Briggs personality test, I got, as far as introvert, extrovert, I got 50-50. I got 50, so I could choose either one, I or E. The very first time I took it, all the other times it was always I. And I believe myself as an introvert, but I pretend to be an extrovert. It's not so much pretending, it's just I try to stretch, you know, or people might see me as an extrovert. But this person could have, you know, like times where people assume he's an extrovert because he's so outgoing, or she is. And then other times they're like, no, this guy is like really, they keep to themselves. Like they're, you know, they're introverted. They're like homebodies and they just not that social and stuff. But that's a whole different thing. They're smart and generous. Okay, let's see what they have to say to you. Life is ours. We live it our way. So very, yes, eccentric type. Maybe not so much eccentric, but just has, it's interesting because I feel like they have a very specific way of living life and doing things. They're open-minded enough to try anything though. But but at this current time, or right before you meet them, they've had sort of a specific way of doing things and kind of fixed in it. All right, so let's see now what your charms say. Why I say that is think you encouraged them to open up, to try new things. That's not very many, but okay, we'll just go with that. Because look, you got soulmate. This is your soulmate. Oh, you got faith, trust, and pixie dust. So yeah, this is like somebody who comes through that really, it's this climb, this manifesting, this being able to fly together. You have the planet that represents Earth. So if you're not in a physical union yet, you will be very soon. You have 8 and 9, 2 days of the month, or it could represent August and September, or it could represent that 89 or 98, like year you were born, or yeah, anything else. 8 always makes me think of infinity. This person could like golf or tennis, or both. Maybe they're very athletic or just like playing outdoors. Here could be a Taurus here that's trustworthy. And we have Flounder. Flounder is the best friend, somebody you can depend on, who's very loyal and honest, but kind about their honesty. They're not going to put you down or make you feel bad. They're a true friend. To me, a true friend is somebody who's respectful, somebody you can trust, somebody you can depend on, but who's not like cruel or mean about it, you know? Or, you know, if they are, it's in a comical way. It's a way that you've already established. You know, we're allowed to talk this way to each other because we've already established our rules of communicating. So I think you guys might have something like that between you. You'll like, you know, you call each other some kind of endearment. To other people might sound like an insult, but to you guys it's for fun. You know, it's just a joke between you. So definitely sense it's funny because this person seems very rigid, almost very fixed, but like super nice person because they're funny, they're happy, extroverted sometimes. I guess they, you know, like it's very possible because of this Gemini being here, they just sometimes are extroverted and introverted. You know, they're a little bit of both. They just like, sometimes they'll be really goofy and funny and silly, and other times they'll be serious and quiet and you know, like maybe just want like a nice one-on-one quiet talk, you know, just chilling and holding each other and just talking. And then sometimes they, you know, want to go out and party and be silly and fun and drinking and extroverted and hang out, and but they're just like, you're gonna be really proud hanging out with them because your friends will think that they're gorgeous and so well dressed and fine and whoa, wow, he's so beautiful. So yeah, that is definitely, or she is so beautiful. All right, let's get a cherry on top here. Let's see. What is the cherry on top characteristic cards? You have water nurturing, water signs, and strong earth. Definitely felt that earth energy, maybe, and definitely both. You know, I can see them being both nurturing and strong. And I hope you like that, you guys. Before I go, I just want to say, please feel free to subscribe if you're interested. I have so many more wonderful videos coming out, everything from the quickie shorts to going live on Tuesdays and Fridays to pick a cards, but most of my pick a cards are focused on love, and a lot of times, and usually twin flames. I have a lot of twin flame stuff. I have astrology coming out once a month about the twin flame relationship. So there's a lot to see here if you enjoy this kind of subject matter. If you like this subject matter with a twist of fairies and fantasy and fairy tale, then you come to the right place. And before I go, I'm going to shout out my members. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is push the join button, and then pushing the join button doesn't do anything until you pick a tier. So check out the different tiers that you can choose from. And if you pick a tier, you get a free reading every month. And along with the free reading, you get badges and emojis that you can show off in our live chats together and in the comment section too. And yeah, so if you have a badge or emoji, please show it off. It would be so much fun. So my platinum pixies are Claudia Lane and Lupe C. My golden fairies, Leo Sunchild. My twin flames, Luisa Silva and Jolene Sutton. My fool of faithers, Anastasia. Weird sister, Mary Joy, Sunny King, Arrow's Mind, Wild Owl Rose, Blissful and Wolfie. And my Sparkles of Light, J.R. Colgan, Divine Goddess, A.A., Kim Califf, Valeska, Chrissy from the Ramos Mahoney family, Jessica Johnson, Mona, Mystic Mountain Dance, Brian, and Shayla. And my patrons on the Patreon page are Melanie, Trini, and Sylvie. And over there, you can make bigger donations if you want to. It all applies to the channel, but specifically on Patreon, it applies to my artwork. I am trying to save up to get an iPad Pro and Procreate so I can do more digital designs to create these cards that I do. So I hope you like that. Like I designed this, I designed things like that. But anyway, I designed this image on the back with my kind of homemade digital drawing, but I would like to do it a little more professionally so I can get more images and be faster at it and produce more quickly. So anyway, that's a goal of mine, and I appreciate all of your support and help. This is my birthday month. It's on the 16th, so next week's going to be kind of a busy week, and you might not see too much of me. So I'm hoping you like to just sit here and enjoy this, pick a card and listen to the whole thing, or pick and choose, you know, pick 3 and 4 or 4 and 2 or whatever combination you like, or every single pile could have a little piece of your person in it, you know, whatever resonates with you. This is your reading to resonate, and please comment below what you liked about it and what resonated with you. Okay, you guys, so thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. I trust in Pixie Dust.